There is a reason you have never fit in, a reason why, no matter how hard you try to shrink yourself to fit the mold of societal expectations, you eventually burst through the seams. You have spent years, perhaps decades, wondering if you were broken, if your inability to settle for the mundane was a defect in your character. But I am here to tell you that what you perceive as a malfunction is actually a sophisticated design. You are not broken. You are an Omega-level chosen one. This is not a title of ego or worldly prestige. It is a classification of spiritual weight. It means you carry a frequency that is so high, so disruptive to the status quo, that your very existence challenges the structures of darkness just by breathing. We are entering a specific energetic window right now, around February 4th, that marks a pivotal shift for people like you. This is the moment where the confusion stops and the clarity begins. If you have been feeling an intense pressure lately, a feeling that you are being squeezed, or that your old life is crumbling faster than you can build a new one, do not click away. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Youre readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. This video is not an algorithm accident. It is a divine appointment. We are about to decode the specific signs that you are operating on this Omega frequency, and more importantly, why the world can no longer misread you. The days of being the misunderstood black sheep are ending. The era of the revealed lion is beginning. Before we dive into the deep mechanics of your soul, I need you to understand that this information is powerful. It shifts how you see your past and how you construct your future. If you are ready to stop apologizing for your power and start inhabiting it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have that notification bell turned on. We are building a community of high-frequency individuals here, and your presence strengthens the grid. Like this video, to signal to the universe that you are ready to receive this truth. Now let us unravel the mystery of your identity. The first definitive sign that you are an Omega-level chosen one is what I call the atmospheric override. Have you ever walked into a room where people were arguing, or where the energy was heavy with anxiety, and without you saying a single word, the energy shifted? Or perhaps the opposite happens. You walk into a room where people are wearing masks of politeness, hiding their true intentions, and suddenly they become uncomfortable, agitated, or even hostile toward you for no logical reason. This is because your spirit does not just exist within your body. It radiates outward, interacting with the environment like a high-powered purification system. You are a living biofeedback mechanism for the collective consciousness. When you enter a space, your frequency automatically pings the frequencies around you. If there is dissonance, deception, or hidden darkness, your light agitates it. It brings it to the surface. This is why you have often been the target of what seems like irrational dislike. You might be the kindest, most generous person in the workplace or the family, yet there is always one person, usually the one with the most hidden secrets, who cannot stand you. They can't misread you anymore because your frequency is forcing them to read themselves, and they hate what they see. You have likely spent years trying to fix this. You thought, if I am just nicer, If I am just quieter, if I help them more, they will accept me. But the Omega wiring in you is not designed for people-pleasing. It is designed for truth-telling, even when you are silent. Science tells us that the heart emits an electromagnetic field that can be measured several feet outside the body. For an Omega-level individual, this field is amplified. You are broadcasting a signal of absolute authenticity. In a world built on facades, authenticity feels like an attack. You need to stop internalizing people's reactions to you as a sign of your social failure. It is actually a sign of your spiritual success. You are a catalyst. When you are present, things accelerate. Lies collapse, hidden agendas are revealed. This brings us to a crucial realization. Your isolation was never a punishment. It was a quarantine for your protection and for the protection of your assignment. Think about your life history. How many times have you been removed from groups, friendships, or relationships just when you thought you were finding your place? It feels like a curse, doesn't it? But look closer. Every time you were removed, you were being pulled out of a situation that was too small for your destiny. Omega-level chosen ones are often set apart because their growth rate is exponential. While your peers might be content discussing the same topics, complaining about the same problems, and living in the same loops for 10 years, you evolve every 6 months. You outgrow environments rapidly. This is not because you are fickle. It is because you are on an accelerated timeline. The divine cannot afford to let you stagnate. You are a strategic piece on the cosmic chessboard. If you stay in a toxic environment too long, your light dims, and the world loses a vital source of transformation. So, the universe shakes you out of it. This brings me to a profound paradox that defines your nature, and this is where many people get confused. You possess a mixture of ancient wisdom and childlike wonder. This is the Omega signature. You have an old soul. You understand things about human nature, suffering, and redemption that you were never taught. You just know. You can look at a stranger and feel their grief. You can hear a lie and feel it physically in your gut. Yet at the same time, you have an innocence, a hopefulness, a playfulness that the world has tried to crush but failed. You still believe in the best in people, even after they have shown you their worst. You still marvel at a sunset or a kind gesture. This combination confuses people. They try to put you in a box. Are they naive or are they arrogant? They can't figure you out because you operate on the full spectrum. You are not one or the other. You are the bridge between them. This February, specifically around the 4th, this paradox is going to intensify. You will feel a surge of authority in your spirit. A no more nonsense attitude coupled with a deep, heart-opening compassion. Do not suppress either side. The warrior and the child within you are teammates, not enemies. Let's go deeper into the assignment memory. This is a concept that is critical for you to grasp right now. Most people navigate life based on their conditioning, what their parents taught them, what school taught them, what society expects. But you navigate life based on a memory of a future that hasn't happened yet. You have a nagging sensation, a pull in your chest that says, I am supposed to be doing something else. I am supposed to be somewhere else. This isn't just ambition. Ambition is about acquiring things, status, money, comfort. Your pull is about becoming something. It is about impact. You have an assignment memory encoded in your DNA. It is like a homing beacon. This is why you cannot settle for a normal job or a normal relationship that lacks depth. You can try, but your soul will revolt. You will manifest physical symptoms, anxiety, fatigue, unexplainable pains, until you align with your true path. This alignment is often preceded by a period of intense darkness. We call this the Omega training. If you look at the lives of great spiritual figures, leaders, and change-makers, their biographies are not lists of easy wins. They are catalogues of overcoming impossible odds. You have faced battles that would have destroyed others. You have survived trauma, betrayal, financial collapse, or health crises that defy medical explanation. Why? Because you are being forged. A sword cannot be tempered in lukewarm water. It must be thrust into the fire and then beaten into shape. Your capacity to hold light is directly proportional to the darkness you have overcome. The universe does not give difficult battles to those it hates. It gives them to those it trusts. You are trusted with pain because you know how to alchemize it into power. You are the spiritual recycler of your lineage. You take the generational trauma, the curses, the dysfunction that has plagued your family for centuries, and you say, "It ends with me." I know this feels heavy. I know there are nights when you cry out and ask, "Why me? Why does it have to be so hard?" I want you to take a deep breath right now. Feel that question in your heart. Now, listen to the answer. It is hard because you are breaking chains that have held thousands of people bound. You are not just living for yourself. When you heal your ancestors. When you rise, you create a slipstream for your descendants and for everyone who comes into contact with you. You are a portal. This is why the enemy, or the negative forces of this world, tries so hard to distract you. Have you noticed that right before a major breakthrough, all hell breaks loose? Your car breaks down, an old ex returns, a sudden bill appears, you get sick. This is not bad luck. This is resistance. It is a sign that you are right over the target. The resistance is confirmation of your power. If you were insignificant, darkness wouldn't waste ammunition on you. We are reaching a pivotal point in this explanation, and what I'm about to share next might change how you view your daily interactions forever. But before I reveal the mechanism of spiritual surveillance, I want to challenge you. If you are recognizing yourself in these words, if you feel that resonance in your chest, type "I am the breaker" in the comments. Declare it. Let the algorithm know, let the universe know, and most importantly, let your own subconscious know that you are accepting this role. Engaging with this truth anchors it in your reality. Now let's talk about spiritual surveillance. Because you are an Omega-level chosen one, you are watched. I don't mean by government agencies or cameras, though sometimes it feels like that. I mean spiritually. You are a high-value target in the spiritual realm. This is why you often attract energy vampires or narcissists. These individuals are spiritually hungry, and you are a walking buffet of high vibrational light. They are drawn to you like moths to a flame. Initially, they love you. They put you on a pedestal. They want to consume your light. But the moment you set a boundary, the moment you say no, they turn on you with vicious intensity. This is the discard phase. But here is the secret they don't want you to know. They don't leave because you are unworthy. They leave because they realize they cannot control you. An Omega mind cannot be enslaved. You have a built-in lie detector that eventually overrides your desire to be loved. You value truth more than comfort. This surveillance also manifests as gang stalking in a spiritual sense, where it feels like random strangers are tasked with lowering your vibe. Someone cuts you off in traffic, a rude cashier, a negative comment online. It happens in clusters. When this happens, realize it is a coordinated effort to lower your frequency. The dark forces know that if you stay in a state of joy, gratitude, and power, you are unstoppable. So they send little irritants to drag you down into anger, fear, or shame. The moment you realize this is a game, you win. You can look at these irritants and smile, thinking, I must be shining really bright today for the opposition to be this active. Do not engage with the lower frequencies. You are an eagle. Do not fight with crows. Crows annoy eagles by pecking at their backs. The eagle does not fight back, it simply flies higher. The crow cannot survive at the altitude of the eagle. It suffocates. Fly higher. Raise your vibration, and the pests will fall away. As we move through February, specifically passing the February 4th marker, you are going to experience an upgrade in your manifestation interface. This is the part of your Omega wiring that connects your thoughts to reality. For years, you may have felt like your manifestations were blocked or delayed. This was a safety mechanism. You were still clearing out old trauma. If you had manifested instantly while you were full of pain, you would have manifested chaos. But now, you have done the work. You have cleared the vessel. The delay is being removed. You will notice that your thoughts create reality much faster now. This is a blessing and a responsibility. You must become the guardian of your mind. You can no longer afford the luxury of a negative thought. If you dwell on fear, it will show up. But if you dwell on victory, on healing, on abundance, it will rush toward you with a speed that will startle you. This is why your circle is getting smaller. You can no longer be around people who speak the language of victimhood. It literally makes you sick. You might feel physical nausea when you hear people gossiping or complaining without seeking solutions. This is your system rejecting incompatible software. You are running a new operating system now. You need to be around other creators, other healers, other warriors. Even if you haven't found them in the physical world yet, know that they are coming. Your vibration is a beacon. By standing in your truth, you are signaling your tribe. Let's address the Omega fatigue. There is a specific kind of tiredness that comes with this calling. It is not just physical, it is soul deep. It comes from processing not just your own emotions, but the emotions of the collective. You are a transmuter. You absorb negative energy, process it through your heart center, and release it as light. This is exhausting work. You need to stop feeling guilty for needing rest. Your rest is not laziness. It is recharging the battery of a divine instrument. You need more alone time than the average person. You need nature. You need water. You need silence. These are not luxuries for you. They are medical necessities for your spirit. If you deny yourself this recovery time, you will burn out, and a burnt-out lighthouse saves no ships. Protect your energy fiercely. It is your most valuable currency. There is a distinct phenomenon happening right now regarding your voice. For a long time, you may have felt silenced, either by family, circumstances, or your own fear. You felt that if you spoke your truth, you would be rejected. But the Omega energy is the energy of the last word. It is the energy that concludes the old cycles. You are finding your voice. You might feel a sudden urge to write, to speak, to create videos, to have those difficult conversations you've been avoiding. Do it. The world is starving for the frequency that is carried in your voice. It is not just about the words you say, it is about the vibration behind them. Your voice carries healing codes. When you speak from your soul, you unlock things in other people. You give them permission to be brave. I want to pause here and ask you a question that might feel uncomfortable. Who are you still trying to save who does not want to be saved? One of the hardest lessons for an Omega level chosen one is the lesson of release. You have such a big heart. You want to carry everyone across the finish line, but you cannot carry people who are committed to their chains. There are people in your life who love their victimhood more than they love their healing. You have to let them go. This is not abandonment. It is respect for their free will. You cannot force someone to wake up. By holding on to them, you are anchoring yourself to a sinking ship. Cut the cord, send them love, wish them well, and swim toward the surface. Your destiny is waiting, and it requires you to be light. The concept of divine disruption is central to your life. You are a disruptor. You disrupt the darkness. You disrupt the lies. You disrupt the comfort zones. This is why you can't have a normal life. Normalcy is a construct of the matrix designed to keep people asleep. You are here to wake them up. This disruption often looks like chaos, but it is actually reorganization. When you enter a workplace and suddenly all the corrupt management gets fired or the toxic dynamics are exposed, that is you. That is your frequency at work. You didn't do it maliciously, your presence just made the darkness unsustainable. Stop apologizing for the chaos you cause when you are simply shining the light. The chaos is the fever breaking. It is the necessary step before the healing. As we approach the energy of February 4th and beyond, you are being given a new mantle. This is the mantle of conscious creator. You are moving from the defensive to the offensive. For years, you have been playing defense, surviving attacks, healing wounds, trying to keep your head above water. Now the tide is turning. You are being called to build. What is that dream you buried? What is that vision you thought was too big or too unrealistic? Dust it off. The universe is giving you the green light. The resources you need, the connections you require, they are all lined up in the invisible realm, waiting for you to take the first step. Faith is not believing it will happen. Faith is acting as if it already has. This transition requires a massive upgrade in your self-worth. You have to stop seeing yourself as the damaged one or the outcast. You must see yourself as the scout. The scout is sent ahead of the tribe to find new territory. The scout faces the dangers first. The scout sleeps alone in the wild. It is a dangerous, lonely job, but it is the most important job in the tribe. Without the scout, the tribe perishes. You have been scouting the new earth. You have been mapping the territory of higher consciousness. Now you are ready to lead others there, but you cannot lead if you are still insecure about your position. You must own your rank. You are an Omega. You are the end of the old way and the beginning of the new. Let's talk about the physical symptoms of this upgrade. You might be experiencing ringing in the ears, changes in sleep patterns, waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., vivid dreams, or sudden changes in dietary preferences. Your body is carbon-based, but it is trying to hold a crystalline frequency. This creates friction. Drink more water, eat lighter foods, ground yourself by walking barefoot on the earth. Your physical vessel is upgrading to handle the higher voltage of your spirit. Listen to your body. It is the vehicle for your assignment. If the vehicle breaks down, the mission is aborted. Treat your body with the reverence of a temple, because that is exactly what it is. There is a secret about your time that you need to know. You have often felt like you are running out of time, or that you are late compared to others. This is an illusion. Omega-level chosen ones operate on Kairos time, divine timing, not Chronos time, linear time. In linear time, you might look like you are behind. You might be single while others are married, or starting a business while others are retiring. But in divine time, you are right on schedule. 1 year of your life in alignment is worth 20 years of life in misalignment. You can achieve in 6 months what takes others a decade because you have the wind of the spirit at your back. Stop looking at the clock and start looking at the compass. Direction is more important than speed. The Feb 4 marker is significant because it represents a structural alignment. In numerology and astrology, this period is about building foundations that last. For the chosen one, this means the end of the nomadic spiritual phase and the beginning of the kingdom phase. You are putting down roots, not necessarily in a specific place, but in your own identity. You are no longer asking, "Who am I?" You are stating, "I am." This shift in syntax changes your reality. When you stop asking for permission to exist, the world starts rearranging itself around you. I want to give you a practical tool to use during this shift. It is the Omega Shield. When you wake up in the morning, before you check your phone, before you talk to anyone, visualize a column of golden light descending from the source, moving through your body and anchoring into the center of the earth. Then visualize a sphere of mirrored light around you. This mirror faces outward. It reflects any negativity back to its source, transformed into love, but keeps it away from your field. This is not just imagination, it is energy manipulation. You are programming your field for the day. Try this for 7 days and watch how the people around you change. Watch how the drainers avoid you and the chargers find you. You are also going to notice a change in your intuition. It will become sharper, almost instant. You will know things before they happen. This is precognition. Do not be afraid of it. Use it. If you get a bad feeling about a place, don't go. If you get a sudden urge to call someone, call them. Your intuition is the GPS of your soul. The more you trust it, the stronger it gets. You have spent too long overriding your gut feeling with logic, only to regret it later. The logic of the world is often madness in the eyes of the spirit. Trust your inner knowing. It is the voice of the source speaking directly to you. As we near the end of this transmission, I need to address the fear of greatness. Marianne Williamson famously said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." You are not afraid of failing. You are afraid of succeeding. Because if you succeed, if you truly step into your Omega power, you will have no more excuses. You will have to stand tall. You will be seen. And yes, you will be judged. But let me tell you this, you will be judged anyway. If you stay small, they will judge you for being weak. If you stand tall, they will judge you for being proud. So you might as well be judged while you are fulfilling your destiny and living in abundance. Do not let the opinions of sheep stop the roar of the lion. You are here to break the cycle. You are here to heal the bloodline. You are here to anchor the light in a world that is desperate for it. The confusion is clearing. The isolation was the chrysalis. Now is the emergence. The signs are all there. The atmospheric shifts, the paradoxes of your personality, the surveillance, the assignment memory, they are all confirming what you have always known deep down. You are different because you are designed to make a difference. This video was a key. It unlocked a door in your mind, but you have to walk through it. Do not go back to sleep. Do not let the distractions of the world numb you again. You are awake now. Stay awake. The world needs you. We need you. If you made it this far, you are definitely one of the few. The attention span of the world is short, but the focus of the chosen is deep. I want you to do one thing to seal this activation. Share this video with one person, just one, who you think might be an Omega too. You know who they are. They are the misfits, the black sheep, the ones with the sad eyes and the big hearts. Send this to them. Be the catalyst for their awakening. And if you haven't already, subscribe and join this community. We are finding each other, we are gathering, the grid is lighting up. Remember, you are not alone. You are just rare, and rare is valuable. Walk with your head high today. You are an Omega-level chosen one, and your time has come. The shift is here. You are the shift. I will see you in the next video, where we will discuss the practical steps to harness this power in your daily career and relationships. Until then, keep shining. The darkness cannot comprehend it, but it must bow to it. This is your reality now. Welcome home. However, there is a hidden chapter to this awakening that most spiritual teachers are afraid to talk about. And since you are still here, it means you are ready for the advanced integration. It is the physical price of the Omega status. You see, realizing you are a chosen one is not just a mental shift, it is a biological event. As your consciousness expands, your body has to upgrade to handle the higher voltage of energy running through your nervous system. This is why you have been feeling that unexplainable exhaustion lately. You go to the doctor and they tell you your blood work is normal. They say it is just stress or aging, but you know it is different. It feels like your bones are tired. This is not sickness, this is recalibration. Think of your body like an old computer trying to run a brand new high-speed operating system. The hardware has to adapt. You might experience sudden ringing in the ears, that high-pitched frequency that comes out of nowhere. The medical world calls it tinnitus, but in the context of the Omega awakening, this is often a sign that you are tuning into higher frequencies. It is like a radio dial being turned to a new station. You might also notice that your sleep patterns are completely disrupted. Do you find yourself waking up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. consistently? In spiritual traditions, this is known as the witching hour. But for you, it is the creator's hour. The veil between the conscious and subconscious is thinnest at this time. Your spirit team is waking you up because the download of information is cleaner when the rest of the world is asleep and the static of the collective consciousness is low. Next time this happens, do not fight it. Do not grab your phone and scroll through social media. Sit up, breathe, listen. There is a message waiting for you in the silence. And then there is the tech effect. Have you noticed that streetlights seem to flicker when you walk under them, or that your computer, phone, or car electronics glitch out when you are in a state of high emotion? This is known as the SLI phenomenon, streetlight interference. It happens because your electromagnetic field, your aura, is becoming so potent that it actually interferes with electrical currents. You are literally a walking generator of energy. This is not a coincidence. It is confirmation. It is the universe winking at you, acknowledging the power you hold. But perhaps the most difficult symptom of this phase is the vibrational mismatch. As you ascend, your tolerance for inauthenticity drops to zero. You used to be able to tolerate small talk, gossip, and shallow interactions. Now they physically drain you. You might find that you can no longer eat the foods you used to love. Your body rejects anything that is processed or low vibration. You might suddenly feel nauseous around certain people, even people you have known for years. This is your intuition becoming hyperactive. You are sensing the dissonance between their words and their energy. You can hear what they are not saying. This can lead to a period of intense loneliness. Avoid attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Youre readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.